Alright my dudes, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Disgaea RPG video. So, following on from the video that was shown either yesterday or earlier today, when I record these I've got no idea when I'm going to send them out. We are going to be following up on the showcase or character breakdown of Lovely Fallen by going to talk about the lovely CHACHA. If you haven't already, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, commenting down below, doing all that good stuff. You can see from this team I've got some of these characters lined up to do showcases for later in the month. Don't worry, they are all coming. But for now we are going to be focused on this one here, which is the lovely CHACHA. As you can see, I currently have a staff on CHACHA, which obviously means she has some magical spells that are worth us wondering about, because she is actually an actioner. But I probably just said this 2 seconds ago, but like I said in my last video, I've just woke up. So if you haven't already, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, commenting down below, doing all that good stuff. I said it really quickly because I don't remember if I've now said it twice in this video, but if I have, what the hell. So let's go ahead and we'll talk about the lovely CHACHA. I don't know if they call her the lovely CHACHA because her CHACHAs are rather big, shall we say, but if big CHACHAs are your thing, then this is the one for you. So, free-spirited and lazy member of the lovely V Squad. She joined up because of rumours about all-you-can-eat snacks and free catnip. Okay. Wait, does that mean that she's the... I thought she was like the foxy fighter girl. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so she's an actioner, as I mentioned. She's also part of the knight class, so if you're building up your knight units, then she is one for you. She has a very, well not very, but she has a decently high attack stat, with her second highest stat being resistance. We will go ahead straight away and we will talk about her abilities, because obviously a lot of people base their summoning decisions on the abilities, probably more than skills, if we're being honest. I will show her skills on screen, don't worry, they'll come up at some point during the video, so don't worry about that. So her leader skill, her NE0, is called Lovely Gale Speed 5, or V. Party speed plus 5%. What is it you say about that? She gives everyone in the team 5% speed. Pretty straightforward there. Our NE1, Sonic Neko Punch. At the beginning of turn, if you're receiving the speed buff effect, attack plus 40%. Okay? Now, I'm fairly sure, I mean, I don't know, but I think the fact that she's got it in a leader skill, party speed plus 5%, means that she is going to be buffed straight out the gate. I could be wrong, but I think that also applies to Flawn with her attack buff. I never mentioned it in the last video because I'm stupid and I think I forgot about it, but anyway, at the beginning of turn, if you're receiving the speed buff, attack is plus 40% for 1 turn, which obviously can't stack because it's only for 1 turn. Lovely Axe is our NE5. SP consumed when you are equipped with an axe weapon is down by 15%, okay? And our NE7 is called Nail Sharpening Complete. At the beginning of battle, your attack and defense plus 30% for 3 turns. Now obviously that's going to stack up to 90%, which could mean that she's doing some decent damage. The only thing is she doesn't have any like pure damage buffs there, like single target damage is buffed by X%, or damage done by skills is boosted by 15%. Those are the type of skills that really elevate a character to the next level right now. But I mean, she is decent, and she can fit on an axe team. Axes are seeing a little bit more love lately. We've got some characters now that I'd say make running an axe team a lot more viable than it was maybe a month or 2 ago. So she is someone, if you are looking to have more axes on your team. Shout out to Food Reef, I know how many axes you've had dropping, same as me now actually. I've had about 5 or 6 of the bloody things. So an axe team has kind of become something that some people are now maybe thinking about. Well, CHACHA can be someone who can go on there and do fairly well, to be honest. So if we're talking about putting a character like this onto an axe team, obviously we need to look at her skills. So her skills, her first skill is called Lovely Fervor? Fervor? I don't even... I'm so bad at pronouncing words. Fervor. It's a D rank skill, SP 20, dropping down to 22, single target damage, single target debuff, a move that sharpens your nails while you fight, speed down by 10%. So, does have decent damage, does a speed debuff, can't complain at that. Her next one is called Ultimate Lovely Kick V. It's an A rank skill, SP 60 dropping down to 48, single target damage, party wide buff. They virtually explode if you kick them, attack plus 30%. So a bit like Flawn on the last one, she is going to give a natural buff of 30% to the entire team. We've talked about this so many times now, but there is content later on where that can become quite important. Her NE3, it's an AoE. It's a C rank AoE that can eventually become B. C rank damage for an AoE is fairly decent though. It is an AoE with an AoE debuff. Perform the special move you've practiced for. Behaviour gauge down by 200%. I mean, I think she's okay. I think she's okay. I think she'll work quite well on a speed team. I think the fact that she has got skills that buff attack naturally make her fairly decent. She's not necessarily crazy though. Let's go ahead and look at our magic spells because obviously our magic spells can be something that can turn the tide. So she's got shield, she's got braveheart, she's got speed down, she's got mega shield, she's got mega braveheart, and she's got mega speed down. On JP, I'm trying to build this character to weapon mastery 40 if I'm being honest, because I'd quite like her to have mega shield, mega braveheart, and mega speed down. I'm personally not as caring about Mega Shield. The only reason being, I just wish Mega Shield was a party-wide buff. I understand that some people might disagree and think that's a little bit too OP, but I feel like I'd be a lot more interested in Mega Shield if it was the entire party. But I want her to have Mega Braveheart and Mega Speed down anyway, because those two things can become quite useful. So overall, I think she's decent. If she was anything other than Axes, maybe I'd be a little bit. I don't know too much about this character. I mean, she's not amazing. But I feel like on an Axe team, she is kind of serving a purpose that isn't necessarily filled by other units. I mean, yeah, you've got Fuka, who's an Axe unit, and she can do the likes of Mega Braveheart and stuff like that, but I'd probably say that I think I like CHACHA a little bit better. I don't really think you're going to necessarily use her as a DPS because she doesn't have an S rank skill. She's only got an A rank skill. I mean, A rank skills themselves aren't to be sniffed at. It's just you're going to have options as an Axe DPS later down the line that are probably a bit better. Like, to be honest, if you're running an Axe team, ultimately you're probably going to want Mal when he comes out, and he will become your Axe DPS. So in the meantime, you're really building a team for him. Yeah, you have someone on there just now that fills a purpose, but there's going to come a point you're going to drop them, and Mal is going to probably become your Axe DPS. But overall, I think CHACHA is decent. I mean, I know a lot of people are probably going to like her design because of her massive CHACHAs, but I mean, really, is she someone who I would say you really want to go crazy summoning? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to actually answer that question because, like I say, it's Christmas. I don't want to put pressure on. Well, I feel like if the answer's no, I'm not putting pressure on you. So I'm going to say no. I don't think she's someone that's crazy and necessarily worth going out of your way to summon. If you like the character design of her and Flawn, then by all means, go for it. But I don't think either of them are necessarily crazy characters. You've probably seen a lot of talk, again, like I said in the last video, hyping these characters up. But while neither of them are bad and both of them are good, I would say, I don't think either of them are exceptional. And I think you would have to be exceptional before people need to necessarily feel pressured into summoning. I mean, let's be honest, no one should ever feel pressured into summoning. If you ever actually get to the stage where you feel like it's a struggle for you and you must summon to enjoy this game, then you should maybe take a break and not like keep playing, because you don't want to get that kind of gacha feeling where you cannot enjoy a game unless you get a new unit. I mean, I'll be honest, I've got it, but I've got it more for content creation reasons. it sucks to be like that as a player. It sucks to kind of just feel you've always got to summon if you don't get the newest unit. It can affect your enjoyment of the game, because not only can that lead to burnout, it can lead to things like depression. I mean, I literally know a guy, I'm not going to say who he is, but I know a guy from Twitter and other places who, I mean, I worry about this guy every time he plays gacha, and he doesn't get a unit. I mean, honestly, reading the tone of their posts and stuff like that, it's like it really hits them hard. And I know that when you summon a unit, you get this weird rush of dopamine, and it gives people this like enjoyment. But don't let yourself ever get to the stage where you're actually feeling miserable because you cannot pull a unit. I'm memeing stuff like that, and people laugh about the pain on my face when I'm doing summonings and stuff. But it's very short lived. I don't let it dwell on me and stuff like that. But I know there's a lot of people out there who maybe get a bit too upset and angry, and like they feel really bad if they don't summon units. So just remember, it's just a game, and don't let it get to you, especially at this time of year. I don't know why I've went on this weird tangent talking about like mental health and how games like this can affect people's psyche. That is what it is. That's just me shooting the shit as usual. But anyway, back to the point I was trying to make. These characters are not necessarily worth summoning. They're not bad. They're not great. They're okay. They're okay. Both of them serve a purpose on their teams, but they don't excel in that purpose or in that role. But yeah, I mean, she's decent. If you want to summon her, summon her. If you don't get her, don't blame me. Anyway, guys, I've been Hayzink. Thanks for watching. As always, I will catch you on the next Disgaea RPG video, dudes. Peace out, and I'll see you later.